heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down upon the golden grasses, and the air is thick with the scent of wild earth. A chilling tale unfolds. Imagine a sleek, powerful leopard, a master of stealth and grace, prowling through its territory. But this is no ordinary day for our feline friend. As it moves with fluid precision, a horrifying sight becomes apparent. A grotesque wound marred by a swarm of bees. Yes, bees, very creatures that symbolize nature's harmony and sweetness, have turned into a nightmarish plague for this majestic predator. The leopard, once the epitome of strength and beauty, is now a canvas of suffering, its body a battleground between the forces of nature and the consequences of a world out of balance. The wound itself is a ghastly sight, a gaping hole in the leopard's side, oozing a dark, viscous fluid that mingles with the buzzing swarm. The bees, drawn to the scent of the leopard's blood, have established a hive within the wound, creating a grotesque ecosystem that thrives on the very life force of their host. Each sting is a reminder of their relentless invasion, a painful reminder that even the mightiest can fall prey to the smallest of creatures. As the camera zooms in, we witness the chaos bees darting in and out of the wound, their tiny bodies glistening with moisture, their wings a blur of frantic movement. This is not just a wound, it is a grotesque symbiosis, a macabre partnership between predator and prey, where the line between life and death blurs in the most unsettling of ways. But how did this horrific infestation come to be? The answer lies within the complex web of nature's balance. Bees, typically pollinators of flowers and producers of honey, can become opportunistic when faced with the scent of an open wound. In their quest for survival, they exploit the vulnerability of the leopard, turning it into a living hive. The leopard, once a symbol of power, is now an unwilling host, a victim of circumstances far beyond its control. As we delve deeper into the science behind this phenomenon, we uncover the disturbing reality of bee behavior. Bees are not inherently malicious. They are simply following their instincts, driven by the need to survive and reproduce. However, their actions raise ethical questions about the boundaries of survival in the animal kingdom. In this gruesome tableau, one must ponder the moral implications of nature's harshness. Is it a cruel twist of fate that such a magnificent creature should suffer so profoundly at the hands of what many consider a harmless insect? The answer is as complex as the relationships in nature itself. But let us not forget the role of humans in this narrative. Our encroachment on natural habitats, the destruction of ecosystems, and the pollution of the environment have all contributed to the imbalance we witness today. As we exploit the land for our own gain, we inadvertently disrupt the delicate relationships that exist in the wild. The bee infestation on this leopard is a symptom of a larger issue, a reflection of how human actions ripple through the fabric of nature, leading to unforeseen consequences. We may marvel at the beauty of wildlife, but we must also confront the darker truths of our impact on the world around us. In the end, as we witness the leopard's struggle, we cannot help but chuckle at the irony of it all. Here lies a creature known for its ferocity, now reduced to a walking buffet for bees. Nature has a way of humbling even the mightiest among us, reminding us that we are all part of a larger story, one where survival is often a gruesome game, and the rules are written in the blood of the innocent. So, the next time you find yourself swatting away a bee, remember this leopard and its unfortunate fate. After all, in the grand scheme of things, we are all just trying to make it through this wild and unpredictable life, one sting at a time. In the shadowy heights of the Himalayas, where the air is thin and the landscape is a breathtaking tapestry of white and gray, a snow leopard prowls. But this majestic creature, often revered for its beauty and grace, carries a haunting secret, a horrific wound, a parasitic flower that has taken root in its flesh. This grotesque bloom, known as the corpse flower, thrives on decay, its tendrils burrowing deep into the snow leopard skin, feeding off its very life force. The sight is both mesmerizing and repulsive, a stark reminder of nature's brutal realities. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is confronted with the stark contrast of the snow leopard's striking fur against the sickly, vibrant colors of the flower, a visual metaphor for the delicate balance between life and death in the wild. But the horror does not end there. The snow leopard, already weakened by its floral parasite, is also a host to another insidious invader. In the vast, untamed wilderness, where the sun casts long shadows over the rolling plains, a solitary bison roams, its massive frame a testament to the resilience of nature. But this is no ordinary bison. It bears a gruesome wound, a gaping hole in its side, a horrific testament to a wasp infestation that has turned its life into a living nightmare. As we draw closer, the sight is both shocking and captivating, a raw glimpse into the brutal realities of survival in the wild. The wound, a festering mass, is not merely a scar. It is a wasp nest, a pulsating hive of activity that has taken residence within the bison's flesh. Bison, once a symbol of strength and majesty, now becomes a canvas for nature's darker side, a reminder of the fragility of life. The wasps, those tiny yet formidable creatures, have found an unsuspecting host in this mighty beast. They burrow into the bison's skin, laying their eggs in the soft tissue where the larvae can feast and grow. As the larvae develop, they create a grotesque symbiosis, feeding on the bison's flesh while simultaneously releasing toxins that cause the wound to swell and fester. The bison, in its struggle for survival, becomes a living incubator for these voracious predators. The sight is both repulsive and fascinating. The bison's body, once a sanctuary, has transformed into a battleground, a site of conflict between host and parasite. As we delve deeper into this dark tale, we must confront the unsettling truth about the balance of nature. The wasps, in their relentless pursuit of survival, are merely following their instinctual drive, a drive that has existed long before humans walked the earth. Yet, in this gruesome dance of life, in the heart of the African savanna, a lion roams. But this isn't just any lion. This majestic creature, the epitome of strength and ferocity, bears a horrifying secret, a grotesque barnacle wound that tells a tale of nature's cruelty. Imagine a lion, king of the jungle, adorned not with a regal mane, but with a grotesque cluster of barnacles, clinging to its flesh like a macabre crown. These barnacles, typically found on rocks and ships, have found an unlikely host in this mighty predator, creating a chilling juxtaposition of beauty and horror. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into this unsettling scene, where the lion's powerful muscles ripple beneath the weight of these parasitic invaders. Barnacle infestation occurs when these small marine crustaceans latch onto a surface, often thanks to their sticky larvae that seek a home. In this case, our lion, perhaps after an unfortunate encounter with a contaminated water source or a close brush with the ocean, has become an unwilling host. The barnacles, thriving on the lion's flesh, feed off its nutrients, creating an open wound that festers and bleeds, a grotesque reminder of their tenacity and the dark side of survival. The lion, once a proud figure of the wild, now limps with an added burden, a living testament to the relentless nature of life on Earth. As we delve deeper into this dark reality, we uncover the biology behind these barnacles. They secrete a powerful adhesive that allows them to cling tightly to their host, making removal nearly impossible without severe damage.